I have a question. I have a question for. We're already starting out with dungeon music. I have a question. First of all, how are you guys doing? Happy latent 4th. If you don't know what a latent 4th is, it's when the 4th of July has happened and you are wished a happy 4th of July. But since it has happened, some of the sonic booms, the popping, even if you got burned, if you can still feel some of those effects, you are still celebrating what's called a latent 4th. So it can extend the holiday.
Burn from partying.
Depending on the severity of the burn, the hangover, etc., it can extend the 4th years for some people.
Yeah.
Some people,
I think those people are probably not too happy that it's extended that long.
Like if you lost an eye,
happy latent because that's like
if you lost an eyeball,
you lost a finger, you'll remember this forever.
You're still celebrating the 4th from 2006. Happy latent 4th, brother. So if you see somebody who lost a finger or an eye and you find out that's it, wish them a happy latent 4th.
Well, but they also maybe were just an innocent little bystander eating a burger, and their dodo neighbor might have just thrown a weird one on them.
Think of it like this, and I don't
it's not necessarily like their problem.
Yeah, I don't mean to be crude or crass or like disrespectful, but think of it like this.
So I am confusion.
Think of it like this. If someone gives you like a Ferrari Testarossa on Christmas, and you say, I don't celebrate Christmas. Well, you said that before Christmas, right?
Right.
You're taking that Ferrari, right?
I mean.
Right.
Okay.
So, if you lose a limb or an eye or a finger through illicit means, we'll just call it, I'm still wishing you a happy latent 4th.
Okay.
You took something from the holiday, but you can't have it both ways. You can't take from the holiday and say, I don't celebrate latent 4th.
Okay, so you just have to get it.
You
just have to get the gift.
Exactly.
You grab them, you snap them, you taste them, and then you get rid of them.
Lauren was checkmate. That's what Lauren calls checkmate. Oh my gosh. I sincerely hope you guys had a safe 4th of July. If you are new here, I'm very pleased with myself and pleased with you for being here.
Pleased
Genuinely.
with God for bringing you
100%. 100%.
as
yeah.
a new chocolate dipped friend.
100%. And
welcome to the strawberry fold.
Right. And if you haven't been dunked yet, let us know what, either if you like milk chocolate or dark chocolate. And then if you pick dark chocolate, let us know what percentage we can get you set up with.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're going to dunk you.
Ooh.
And things are going to be different.
75 and up, baby.
70 and up, I would say. 70% and up. 60 is not acceptable.
That's why I said 75.
Yeah.
I don't like
75.
70.
I've never seen 75% dark chocolate.
Oh, I have.
You have?
Yeah. I don't remember what.
Do you guys have
brand
allergies? Man, my allergies have been like just
trifle, baby.
latent allergies. I'm celebrating latent summer. Latent spring, rather.
We've been turning on the AC on days where it's not needed because we can't open up the window for fresh air.
Yeah, it's not. It's not for me.
It's yeah. I mean, I'm glad we have it. It's a big praise that we have an AC that works, but
it's not the play. You know what's funny?
That PSE bill might be up again.
I was gonna say something, and I said, you know what's funny? I had nothing on my mind.
It's because
my mind was blank when I said that.
No, I just was.
Mine was blank when I said that. I did want to add though, if you guys are new,
every once in a while I would play the JFK
assassination, just so you guys are aware of what goes on. So if you hear gunshots, those are not fireworks. The whole reason we are here, well, there's many reasons we're here, but the central reason we're here, and the one I'm most proud of, is that we've managed to identify.
As you look uncomfortable and smile like a dodo.
Excuse me. We've managed to identify a problem in the church.
I mean, like a debonair man.
And I actually, this is weird. I've been like wanting to ask some people if they would come on to our podcast, but I've just been feeling like I got fear of man issues and I got like pride issues, and it's caused me not to ask anyone. I have a friend in particular who already said they wanted to come on, and I've done them so wrong that like now I don't even want to ask because I feel like I'm just too ashamed of myself. But with that out of the way.
Is that your way of publicly apologizing to this friend? and trying to secretly beg them.
Well,
no,
she'll be here.
You haven't had a setup for having another person yet.
Yeah,
that has
we
been
do.
part of it.
Yeah, we do.
Right?
Yeah, we do. It's
Oh.
as simple as get on Discord. I'm pretty sure. Like we have functionally right now. We have 3 sources going into the mics.
Sure. Okay.
So that third person could be.
Well, that was
friend.
a recent phenomenon.
But that isn't what I wanted to say. But I thought of that because what I wanted to say is we have identified a problem in the church, which is the lack of just friendliness and unity within the body of Christ. There are people who serve the Lord, love Him with all their heart, who see things not. I'm not talking about issues of sin. I'm talking about just you got a different perspective on something, voting or hobbies or decisions, life decisions, money, whatever it is.
The Sharia law.
Some people wear head coverings. I thank you for adding that. Some people wear head coverings. Some people don't. And because we have gotten
to John Jones.
So used to just the culture we live in, we begin to separate from one another as Christians. So this podcast is a place where, to the best of my ability, in the ways we speak and act, I want everyone to perpetuate family in the body of Christ. Family. I can't repeat that too much because that's something to do on H3, and I don't want to be a copycat. But family.
Well,
and secondarily, yeah, they do the family chant. Actually, well, anyways, secondarily, if you don't know the Lord, you're also beloved and adored here. And we would love you to feel like there's a place for this room at the cross for you. I was on TikTok the other day.
Oh, were you now? This is going to be an interesting opener.
I saw a hashtag that I had to see more.
You had to dive in.
So speaking of you're welcome here. Here's another thing. Listen, y'all, we are very snobby. It comes out, it shows itself often. And I don't want anyone to get it twisted. If I come at what you're into, there's no hate, no smoke, no beef. I just have to speak my truth. Now, I'm not saying that's what's about to happen, but what is about to happen is I'm going to indulge us some content that I vehemently disagree with and I kind of find funny. And I understand these people don't know God. These people that are into this thing, they don't know God. So I'm not like.
So you're not holding them to the standard of a Christian.
Exactly. And I'm also not saying like, ha ha, you idiot.
Yeah.
But I also don't. But here's the deal. Here's something the devil does, y'all. And I stand by this.
Okay.
In our culture, I think, honestly, I feel like this is demonic.
Sure.
When something is just plain funny, it's funny.
Okay.
I can think of some examples, but they're offensive. Something that somebody is doing is funny. Either something a way you've decided to dress is funny. Okay, I'll use it. Actually, thought of an example that centers around my people.
Okay.
Well, African Americans.
Okay.
It's like when black people are really into like African spirituality to the degree where they'll say things like grand rising. I have a friend who like does this, and like I actually like I really like this dude. I would never like it. It's sweet guy.
What does that even mean?
It's just like it's like good morning. Instead of saying good morning, say grand rising.
Why?
Now I don't know. Now if I
is it more African? Like what?
What do you think?
I don't understand.
You, as an outsider, as actually someone who just got their black card for knowing a song by LaToya Jackson. As somebody who just got their black card, what do you think? Is that more African?
I would say grand rising.
Send them check a money order.
Honestly, just
send them check a money order.
Are you trying to get me to play that one?
I don't have the soundboard, so. Do you think that's more African?
I don't know. There's too many on here now, so
You'll
it's
get
like
used to
insanely
You'll
hard
get used
to
It's like a Gundam cockpit.
I have no idea.
You sit down in the Gundam cockpit for the first time, and there's so many buttons, but after
send them check of money orders.
Okay, there you go. It took me a hot minute, but
do you think it's more African to say grand rising instead of good morning?
I do not. I think that
Okay,
honestly.
okay, why? That's surprising. Why?
Because it sounds just nerdy. It just sounds like if you're saying Grand Rising, I know that you watch anime in your closet and you smell like crud during the week probably. And you don't know how to apply deodorant.
You don't think that?
Like, I just feel like that makes you sound like a total nerd.
You don't think that if you say that you wear African beads?
I have no
don't
connection
wear a shirt.
with Grand Rising with African cultural heritage at all.
You have the most beautiful. You have the most loyal
I don't
loctician.
understand. If someone could explain it to me how it connects with that, then I would
I
be
honestly
glad to
think
learn.
it's like New Age language. If you want the real answer.
Oh, okay. Well, then New Age is not strictly for
But it's New
African-American
Age of the
people?
African flavor. It's
Okay.
think like collard greens.
New
like
Age
New
can,
Age with like
New Age can just sound silly nerdy. That's true.
deep fried. That's I don't know. That's
Wow.
racist.
Okay, let's move past this.
No, let's not. No, I'm just playing. So
Unapologetically African Family First Festival.
so if I laugh at somebody saying so back to recenter everybody to the point I was making.
Yeah.
If I choose, so the thing that I think that's demonic, genuinely.
Okay.
If I choose to laugh at someone, or not at their expense, but like, bro, that's that.
What you
How
did
am I
is-
not supposed to laugh at you wishing me Grand Rising? Because like you're.
I don't think I could hold it in.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but then there are people who will say like,
but I
hey,
mean,
like that's disrespectful, or like like they'll bring out like. I could imagine someone like accusing you of like being like a supremacist and not knowing about African spirituality.
I don't
you get
know,
what I'm saying?
Obviously, if
And then it becomes this deadly serious thing where like you're laughing at something that is funny, but
Sure.
now you're like a supervillain.
Oh,
I
see what
feel
you're
like
saying.
that is a distortion, and
That's what does the separation thing. That
It's
doesn't
not
need
the
to exist. Is that
well,
what you're saying between people?
no,
Like in different
well,
thoughts.
You could say that, but what I think the demonic element is that now Satan has prevented you from criticizing something.
Sure.
And it's like these people are now, in a sense, less likely to like snap out of it. Like realize like, yeah, maybe this is crazy. Because like it could get crazier than that. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say that doesn't sound that crazy. But
Yeah, but it's like you're taking yourself too
that
seriously.
could open a.
It's like you're creating more yes men in society.
Sure. Okay.
So there's
that's
no
valid.
one available to like.
So no one is supposed to say no or what's up or explain your viewpoint. It's all just like
Yeah, everyone must
just,
affirm me.
Yeah.
So if you laugh, it's like, you know, and
We
it's
do
like
have a culture of affirmation first.
It's
Like,
like-
it's not like
it's like societies that will behead you if you say something bad about the king, like Singapore or something, Malaysia. I don't know, one of them countries does
I'm
that.
standing strong in love.
Exactly, but you're actually not. So
well, really, you're just standing strong in affirmation of whatever thought they're saying
True.
and however they're exactly living right
True.
now. You're just saying, yes, I agree with that. You're doing it great. Keep doing it. Add
facts.
nothing, take nothing away.
Fact. That's good. That's good. So
There is a huge difference.
this strong foundation that we've just set up, I wanted to explain that because as it relates to like when I do laugh at people who are stumbling in the dark, again, that's all they know. Me laughing is not laughing because I know better, because I didn't come down to earth and die for anybody's sins. You understand what I'm saying? The truth was given to me.
Sure. Yes.
So I'm not
Or I should
laughing
say
at you
sure,
like
yes.
you're stupid, and I actually hate when people do that. As
Mm.
someone who himself doesn't feel very smart sometimes, or most of the time. But today,
That's valid.
I
I do like that distinction though. Is
Yeah.
like lack of intelligence is. You always tell me this. Lack of intelligence is not a sin.
Right, it's not
And
a moral quality.
It's not a moral quality.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's really good.
But there are things
Well, and
that
especially for people who don't have the source of God and the Holy Spirit to draw from. Like,
exactly.
Well, you can't even
Exactly.
begin to hold them to the same standard.
Right. So that enables me to fully
Okay.
express my snobbiness, to fully go in, because that's the
Okay.
place I'm coming from.
Okay.
And
so you were basically just like writing off what
if
you're
you
about to say.
if you clapped back, I could
Okay.
take it, because I would assume if you knew that, then you're just responding in kind, and that's beautiful.
Okay.
So if this homie made fun of like my Christian beliefs, and some of the things that are, you say it does sound crazy, which I fully acknowledge. Everyone has crazy beliefs. That's we fall deeper in love. You know what I'm saying? We might, I don't know, have honey barbecue, Hawaiian rolls or something together. You know what I mean? But it was the manifest hashtag on TikTok that I just stumbled upon.
Okay.
And I had to see more. Like, I got to see more. Speaking of which, is the back.
I'm already gonna have questions.
Okay. Well, here's one.
Number one is scripting.
She's talking about the three best things that you need to know for manifesting.
That's what her opening of her video is.
I don't think there's anybody who doesn't know what that word means, but if you don't.
Well, I was actually going to ask that. Like manifesting?
Yeah.
I don't really know what that is.
When people say manifesting, they mean like.
I just think of dream boards and like trying
speaking things
to
into existence.
Yeah. Speaking things into existence.
But so.
That's like a simplified version of it?
No, that is like
literally
I would say that's not even simplified. That is.
Like that's what it is.
Yeah, like at its core, that's what.
So when people try to make it sound fancy, like they're manifesting something, they're just trying to stay positive and speak it into existence.
Yeah, like if I like the universe is rearranging itself to give me the things I want. And the reason I find this funny is because it's so obviously not true.
I mean,
like your words don't
I'm
create.
holding back a lot now.
Huh?
I'm just holding back laughter now.
Yeah, it's just like your words, and I know like the church. In many ways,
I thought it had more depth than just like positivity.
Well, let's listen.
Yeah, please. I need to know more.
I have tried every manifestation method under the sun, and these three methods are the ones that are foolproof. The ones I'm going to when I need to manifest something. So,
first of all, how could you have a foolproof manifestation method?
I mean, there's
like how could you? So if I there's 100% chance if I do this, I'm getting my.
You would see way too many weird things. Like you would see
a frog.
Yeah,
like I want a pet frog. I'm gonna start manifesting a pet frog. Like how could that? I want a poison dart frog to show up at my door, and be given to me to take care of. And I don't want to get any zoonotic diseases. That's my new favorite word lately, by the way. Zoonotic. It's just a funny word. It's a top word.
What does it mean?
Zoonotic is like diseases that come from animals. So like COVID would be a zoonotic disease.
Okay, that's actually hilarious.
It is. Yes.
Why didn't we say the zoonotic like epidemic?
I wish we would have.
Oh man, I want to go back in time.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, I want to live in my house for 2 years and not be able to go anywhere.
Video because you're going to come back to it when you need to manifest something. Number one is scripting, okay? If I need to manifest something, I am whipping out my pen and paper and I am scripting that shit ASAP. Scripting is basically where you write a diary entry from yourself as if you already have the thing you're desiring. So you're writing it in the present tense as if it's already your reality. This was the first manifesting method I ever did, and to this day I script all the time, and I look back at my scripting journal entries and every single thing has come true. There is something so powerful about putting things into words and claiming your reality. Second thing that I always come back to is the whisper method. If I need to manifest something involving another person, you bet your ass I'm doing the whisper method. The whisper method has manifested me truly the most astronomical opportunities and experiences in life, and to this day I think the whisper method might be the most shocking and effective manifesting method I have ever used. The whisper method, and that's pinned on my profile. And finally, I do my workshop. I literally go and do my own Manifest Magic workshop, which you can grab at the top of my page, and it's what's gone my students insane results like this, and in my life too. I'm a living, breathing 6.
Now you can't see some of the well, obviously you can't see some of the stuff that's popping up.
Can't see any of it because it's not a visual podcast.
But one's bitter. Patreon.com/Mr.
Visual podcast.
Start manifesting more Patreon supporters.
We're in the age of transparency.
I'm playing. Yeah, I love you guys. But so some of the comments that were popping up, one of them was like, I manifested 70 pounds of weight loss. That's a prime example of like, I just can't help but like chuckle.
Okay, you obviously did more than manifest. You
Now, I know what
they like being positive about your body and weight loss and like doing those things. That's good and healthy. That's fine.
Yeah.
But you do not manifest the weight off.
Yeah.
What?
So this is one of like the top content creators, I guess, in the space.
Okay.
So Hot High Priestess is the
Hot High Priestess.
Hot High Priestess is the Instagram handle.
Wow.
I don't know what this whisper method is.
Is that the same lady then?
Yeah, let's look at the whisper method. So let's listen. I don't know what this
she
is.
looked like
Do you want
she was
that person
herself.
to text you, call you, come crawling back? Do you want to get that job interview?
Yo, I actually do want some people to come crawling back. And I mean literally crawling back. I want to manifest some old friends that I miss.
What?
Like the skater dude I used to hang out with, to literally crawl up to me. Bro, I want you
disturbing.
back. And I want you to come crawling back. I want it so bad that if I got you back and you walked up to me, I wouldn't accept it, because that's not a manifestation, and I know that's not the time yet.
If you got any, advice for our cats out here?
It's not time yet.
Get that promotion, get that raise. I'm going to tell you about the one method that has never failed me and works for thousands of people. Just check the comments and have a look. It is the iconic whisper method. So let me run you.
This music, by the way.
Yeah, this I'm about to get copyright strike music.
Through it step by step so you can.
You know what?
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm actually not going to finish this video because of the music. Oh, that's crazy. The stream ended too. That's crazy, bro. Don't know why that happened. Let me join it again. Let me join up again. How'd the call go? Great. But I got kicked out of the call, bro. I'm back, baby. I'm back.
You can't.
Whoa.
Sorry, guys. Okay. Didn't mean to do this. Thank you. I got booted out of the chat, bro. So I'm going to share my screen again. Yeah, thank you for pointing that out. I actually didn't realize that she was playing music.
I'm manifesting. Shh. I'm busy doing this whisper method that I don't know anything about now. Okay, so since you cut it off because of her silly music, did you learn what the whisper method is?
No,
Can you
and
tell
I guess
us?
I'll never know.
Story
now I
of
need to
manifest
know.
magic to my entire dream life.
Be quiet, bro.
If you only see one video from my page.
All right, so this one's called How to Actually Manifest.
Oh, okay.
Now,
what's manifest and then actually manifest?
Yeah, I was going to say that too.
Like, is there a real kitty that's going to show up instead of a spirit kitty if I want a cat?
Yeah, that's like a yeah.
What are the
that's
differences of methods?
The you know what's funny?
I mean, because I could go for either. I mean, spirit kitty sounds cool.
Tell me what you think of this.
Tell me.
I feel like the church created the complete speculation on my part, y'all. I feel like the church created the lust and desire for manifestation TikTok. Because this language
I prayed for this and it happened instantly?
No.
Or what?
Just like the whole prosperity theology circuit. I feel like that this is like this. It's literally the same thing.
It's actually the same thing.
It's like the same thing.
It's honestly just less dangerous for them because they're not putting God's name on it and they're not putting the Bible in it. So they're
more likely to
the
implode.
Same lunacy and silliness. But it's like they won't be.
Let it out, Lauren. Let it out.
Blasted by lightning.
Let it out. Let it out. Yeah, I feel like
I'm not letting anything out. I'm just like, I'm speaking the truth, not my truth.
Well, you know what though? I feel like the implosion is the same because like when I was a newer Christian, I did buy into some prosperity stuff, and I remember giving a ton of money away, expecting a full return, and then I got laid off, and I assumed like I had done something wrong, and I was like really sad. Well, then that actually broke the spell, so praise God for that. But I think both do lead to feeling like something about you isn't good enough, and that's why the manifestation, or that's why the barns bursting with overflow. The double helping of the blessing didn't fall on me.
Game over!
What does that mean in this conversation, Lauren? After failing a manifestation, what does game over mean?
That means game over to those bad thoughts.
Okay.
That you said. And I was celebrating.
It's not like an unalive thing.
No, I was celebrating.
Okay.
Game over to darkness.
Okay, so how to actually manifest?
Please let it be this one, because what I'm about to tell you is going to change your life. In this video, I'm going to tell you how to actually manifest, because the truth is manifesting is easy. It's usually the easiest things to do that are the hardest to do. However, manifesting...
Wait. Is it easy or hard?
That sentence actually doesn't make sense.
Manifesting is actually easy because usually the easiest...
Minutes you can't get back.
Usually the easy... Yeah, she was wasting precious
That's
time.
what I'm saying.
Minutes she can't get back.
I know what she's trying to imply.
I actually don't.
Well, okay, whenever I do, because when people say there's simple tasks, those things tend to be the ones you put off the longest because they're just like so basic.
Man, brushing your teeth is actually easy, but you know, there's an old saying that my grandma used to say that she learned when she was in the segregated South. It's the easiest things that are the hardest things to do.
Actually creates the illusion of gravity, and the illusion of gravity is also the illusion of God.
What?
Does not have to be complicated, because it's not. Manifesting is basically shifting the energies inside you to match the energies that you want to align with outside of you.
Okay. Now we got some clarity on what the metaphysical attributes of quote manifesting is.
Okay. So that's the
that's the belief. Right.
4 simple steps. Step 1 is your thoughts. I'm sure you've heard this saying before: your thoughts create your reality, and no true words have ever been said. When you truly
is that a oops, Freudian slip, like the devil leaped out on accident? What? She said, unless I misheard it, she said no true words have ever been said.
She tried to say true words.
I know. I'm saying, was it
I think she kind of said at the end.
Was it a Freudian slip? Was that the enemy showing his hand for a second?
No, I think she just like mumbled over it. I think it was poor enunciation. But sure, you could say that. Because that's cute how you think you caught something.
With absolute conviction, the universe will have no choice but to bring it in front of you. So
who's the universe? Who is it?
My actions will speak for itself.
Relevant. Who is it? Like, honestly, who is it? When people say the universe will...
I don't know.
Who is it?
And I often wonder that.
Who is the universe?
Do they, like, picture this vast green mist with a smile? Like,
Color from outer space?
I don't understand.
Lovecraft? Yeah, like, who is the universe?
That is true.
That's another thing that always, like, I find, again, funny.
Comical, yeah.
The universe will... ...
Yeah.
So something out there has agency. Just tell me who it is.
I mean, that's what it is.
Give it a name.
It is the universe.
I really think there's a demon named the universe. Like, I feel like there is a spiritual entity who calls himself the universe.
Probably. I mean, somewhere probably, because where did we come up with this as people? Usually it's like, you know, yeah. I kind of am having a laugh now, picturing this super huge demon with like gold rings on, and he's just like fixing his collar and saying, "Call me the universe."
Does he have an afro? It sounds like you're describing an African American.
No,
because you said gold rings, and I'm thinking like championship rings.
Wow,
things that black people like to wear. We're talking about African spirituality a little bit. This girl happens to be black. I just think that's really funty that you decided to say that on this particular TikTok.
I was picturing them as a green person because of the universe being the earth and / you know, whatever. But
okay, like Gaia vibes,
like flamey form, like I'm actually picturing Hades from Hercules, but green.
Yeah. Okay,
green and more puffy chested.
Okay. Okay.
You tell yourself that life is so hard. You know, I don't have enough money for this. Everything is so difficult. The world is just against me. Guess what? Life will be difficult. Everything you do will be difficult. Money will never come to you easily. You're going to have to break your back to earn a dime. You'll never feel comfortable in your body. Nothing will ever make you feel complete. But if you tell yourself, and I mean delusionally tell yourself, that I am enough, money comes easy to me, I attract wealth easily, everything is always working out in my favor. If you tell yourself these things, you're conditioning not only yourself, but the universe to answer it.
Wait a sec. Wait, we're conditioning the universe. Now, I have a question. Yeah, houseway. Great question. Does this work? Does this work in North Korea? Like, could I play this TikTok in like a death camp in North Korea? And like, it would be met with
no
hope. Does this work in Mumbai or Bangladesh?
I honestly feel like none of these people thought of a scenario where anyone would try to these manifesting tricks in not the USA. Because prosperity preachers honestly do the same thing. Yeah, they do.
So yeah, it's no wonder they're making the same mistakes that the gospel liars of yesterday did.
Like no one in any other country exists, obviously.
Like this is I mean, you're right, Lauren. This is
you're privileged enough to complain about, like, I'm not making enough money.
Right.
But like some people just like can't.
Bro,
and they just all they need to do is start scripting, whispering, and speaking it into existence. I mean, I'm sorry, but like I'm picturing a street urchin like trying to find paper so they could do a future diary situation. And then a loaf of bread floats over to them, and it's an actual loaf of bread they can eat. Like, this is not it.
This doesn't work.
I mean, the same thing goes for... I know. I'm just stuck in that thought now, and I'm literally picturing it. What a cute little street urchin it is, too.
Oh, my gosh.
But... I feel like the same thing goes for a Christian with prayer.
Mm-hmm.
You can't, I mean, some people have mountainous faith, and God is all powerful, all knowing, creator of everything. But sometimes you're going to be praying for a while.
Yep.
Like sometimes you're not going to have it come to fruition and it's not going to come the way you expect it sometimes.
Or your prayer might just change.
Yeah, God might change your heart and desire, and he also might say, hey, that's not good for you, my kid, and he's going to give you something else.
My G. He calls me my G.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He calls me shooter. He calls me shooter. Hey, my shooter.
And then he just tells me.
Daddy, will you accept this rose?
100p. Yeah, I mean.
And I say, okay, God, I'll take that rose from you.
It's just kind of surreal. And like the post, like as the culture becomes less and less, I guess, superficially Christian.
Yeah.
Right? Because I feel like it was superficial in the first place. I feel like the further we get away from even the facade of Christianity, like the more the culture just is kind of like doing what Christians did 20 years ago. Like this is the same like silly,
like forever
mistakes
ago.
That we made. Especially this. This is actually surreal. It's kind of surreal.
It is.
There's two things that I find happen most often. The first is that people will take these affirmations, they'll write them down, they'll put them on their mirror, they'll repeat them to themselves again and again, which is great. And then the first time something bad happens, they'll be like, oh, this doesn't work anyway. I knew this wasn't going to work out. This is a bunch of foo-foo. I don't believe in any of this. Like, this is what...
Yeah, that's the moment of clarity.
Yeah.
Moment of clarity.
Basically. The universe is like, liking someone better than another person and revealing the actual truth. Giving up.
Oh my God.
Giving someone space to be human.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I don't try anything new. Come on. Listen, you are a sum of every single decision, every single thought that you've ever had is what you are in this current moment in time. Think about how many decisions that you have made with that mindset to get to where you are. Changing one decision is not going to change that whole list of things that have happened.
All right, she's going on a little bit. We're gonna flex off this young lady.
Okay. Do we have more that we?
Do you want to know why your manifestations are not working?
Yeah.
And do you want a super easy fix?
Yes.
Something you can do
yes.
every single night. before you go to sleep. First, why they're not working. You're saying, I'm rich, I'm this, I'm that. Your brain is rejecting it because it's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. And no, you're not. That's because you're dealing with the conscious brain. We got to deal with the subconscious. That's where the magic happens. So we're almost going to kind of trick it because you got to do it as you're falling to sleep when it won't resist. Say,
excuse me?
When your brain won't resist,
Excuse
you have
me?
to trick your brain.
Excuse me?
So you really have to like feed it into your
But while you're
dreams.
falling asleep. While you're falling asleep.
So basically, she's created this like highly unrealistic scenario. If you're like mostly asleep, but you're still having like capable lucid thoughts to like have smart conversations
Bro,
with yourself.
How many times have I
So
fallen
that
asleep
she
praying on the cusp of bedtime?
Yes, I have. And then like I have no idea
And you
what I
expect
said.
me to reprogram myself?
Yeah, I know.
Bro, I might
That's
wake
not-
up barking if I listen to her. Because it might work.
I know some people just
These
hate our
three
dreams and our visions, even our prophecies.
Yo, the laugh in that clip.
phrases every night before you fall asleep, and you're going to see huge results within 2 weeks. First one is, universe, what can you surprise and delight me with? Number 2, only good things are on the way to me right now. Number 3.
This is like a... you all can't see her look, but she's very much got like a... Late 80s? Kind of a little bit. Pencil thin eyebrows, pearl necklace.
Black pearl necklace.
Yeah,
though.
black pearl necklace.
It's kind of like rocker-ish.
She's just got this like... She's giving... if Joel Osteen, the wife... Yeah, the joke fell apart.
Cut this out.
Yeah.
Everything is always working out for me. Those 3 mantras repeated before you fall asleep are going to give you amazing results. Drop I believe in the comments.
This is like brain damage.
Okay,
This
and
is how
she's
you
also
give yourself
saying
brain
in
damage.
2 weeks, like she's giving
You
a
can get
specific.
you could get a brain tumor practicing this.
This is
You're literally like breaking your mind to just be delusional. And I believe
I mean,
me as an
literally,
artist.
these
as
are
a,
all saying like trick your mind, trick your body.
yeah, I was just about to
lie
say that. I
yourself
totally understand the need to be delusional on
certain things.
Delusional is maybe the wrong word. You need to be very very not confident, but you gotta just jump off of the cliff sometimes.
That's valid. I go with that.
This is something else.
This is something else.
This is if you're gonna do this, make sure you have CAT scans scheduled every month, because something may have changed in your brain. Something irreversible may have changed.
Come with me to set up my new webpage on Shopify.
We're not. Oh my gosh.
If a person would sit down and let their body relax, totally relax, and then start to visualize in their mind, see themselves the way they want to see themselves.
Okay.
See how you'd like to live your life. See yourself living it that way.
You know, this just seems
Why
like
is this
this seems
forever ago?
this seems fine. This seems like visualizing. It's just a little bit different than manifesting.
Yeah.
Manifestation techniques so powerful they should be illegal. Part 1.
Okay. Trying to give me
Romeo. I just have one question.
So y'all can't see it. Lauren press that button because this dude is emphasis quotes handsome.
If there was a way to hack the...
There's something wrong with you, Lauren. There's something wrong with you. I'm so sorry, guys.
Well, okay, so he's
I'm gonna manifest the visual podcast.
You're gonna manifest.
I'm gonna manifest that. It's like,
it.
Lord,
Well,
I wouldn't dare, Jesus. I'm just playing, Jesus. I would not dare, Lord.
No,
I would not dare. What were you gonna say, Lord?
I was only saying it based off his voice because he's feeling himself.
Oh, okay.
in his
Respect.
voice. I can hardly see him.
Respect.
He does have
That's true.
manicured
You're
eyebrows, and I guess he looks like he shaves.
There you go.
That is not someone I would consider handsome.
Okay, respect.
But he probably
Respect.
considers
Well,
himself
this is an insane
that.
freeze frame too.
I
though.
hope that his partner loves him too.
universe to give you exactly what you want as fast as possible, this would be it. Please be careful with this.
Yeah, be careful because
Be careful.
Woo!
Wow!
You might get
You're
that.
gonna get what you want.
Your dream car might pull into your garage so fast it'll drive straight through your living room.
It's because it really works, and make sure to save this video before it gets taken down. What I'm talking
Y'all remember the
Yes.
devil wants you? Yeah, the devil wants you to scroll. It's the same vibes, y'all. Same vibes.
Talking about here is a manifestation method called vibrational alignment. And this isn't just shit I'm making up. This method is based.
It is. It is. It is stuff you're making up.
The devil hopes you scroll before I can pray for you.
So he's pointing to a picture of Albert Einstein. I don't know why you would bring his name into this.
Okay, what's the
Keep
quote
his
from,
name out your mouth.
What's the quote from Albert?
Keep Albert's name out your mouth.
Is he gonna read it? I need to know.
On physics. Albert Einstein said, everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality.
Okay, everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. That's the quote. Now, this match the frequency nonsense, that's
him.
That's Edward.
Adding to Albert.
That's Edward right now talking.
You want, and you can't help but get that reality. So how does it work? Basically, it's like visualization, but on steroids.
Wait a second. Hold on, y'all. Hold on a second. Let me just make sure that
Albert Einstein
okay.
said.
Is this a fake quote? This is a fake quote. Hold on a second. So the quote is everything is energy and that's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want and you cannot but get that reality. This is a fake quote. Hang on a second.
Yeah, can you please research
Yeah,
this?
Hang on,
Okay.
y'all. Hang on. Stand by.
Google
Talk to him,
King.
Lauren. Talk to him.
Okay. Oh yeah, and we should get some music going here. Yeah, Google King's at it. He's gonna find out for us.
Thank you.
I am grateful though that you explained what.
So here's what I'll say.
Okay.
Here's what someone said on a physics forum.
Mm.
Because people are convinced Albert Einstein said this. I'm positive Albert Einstein did not say this. Are you thirsty? Lauren's thirsty. So I'm going to talk to you guys while Lauren gets up and gets some tea. While we spill tea. So this is what I found on physics forums. Someone asked the question. I'll read it to you. Hi, someone posted the following quote on Facebook this morning, attributed to Albert Einstein. So the quote we just heard. From what I've read about Einstein, I really doubt he said this. But I'm not sure how to find out. Any ideas? It really pisses me off when the secret club start musing science to give their self-absorbed fantasy some credibility. So someone responded, I tried Googling this in several ways, and all I can find is either websites quoting it within their articles with no source, generally New Age crackpot websites. Number 2, people asking in forums, I read on a website with no source that was a bit of New Age crackpot that Einstein said this. Did he? That would suggest to me that it's fake. Although, while not conclusive, it isn't listed in a wiki quote, which is odd given the vast amounts of quotes there are and the high hit rate you get from Google just from typing in the supposed quote. Yeah, that's a good point. Someone else did some Googling, didn't find it. Let's see here. Yeah.
Okay, so all signs point to these people be trifling on poor Albert Einstein, trying to make him look like a manifestation guru after death. Okay. Well, I thank you for looking, honey.
Yeah.
Or are you still deep diving?
Wait a second. Hold
he
on.
thirsts for knowledge. He thirsts, hunger and thirst for knowledge. That is actually biblical, but
so
to hunger and thirst for knowledge.
That's funny.
This is not.
This thread, y'all, is deep.
This is deep.
I've
Well,
read a
people
lot of
are
Einstein
peeved,
stuff, but
probably.
He didn't phrase things in this way. The bottom line is nobody knows for sure. Yes, Ryan. I'm sure his reasons. All right, so we're gonna call BS. We're gonna call
Okay.
BS, y'all.
Let's call it.
Right?
Yep, that's what I say.
Handcuff him.
Yeah, you gotta be handcuffed.
To feel the exact emotion that you feel and to become fully embodied in the energy of that emotion. It can be difficult to do on your own, but it is so powerful when you're guided through it. And if you'd like to be guided through a vibrational alignment meditation that will make you absolutely magnetic to success, abundance, love, and opportunities, I'm going to be doing this live on my manifestation.
Would you let him vibrate you through anything? Vibrate you through
That is disgraceful.
Yeah, that's a disgraceful question. I don't even know where I was going with that.
Yeah, I'm not sure, so I'm cutting you off.
Yeah.
So thank you for this. I never would have gone on this journey without you, for sure.
Okay.
because I had no desire to.
Mm-hmm.
But
you know what you
I think I needed to, because
Oh,
I
you
know
definitely did.
like I know that this is a huge prevalent thought that's out there.
Yeah.
And I honestly had no knowledge of what people meant when they were saying manifesting beyond just like positive thinking and like
sure.
speaking it into truth.
Sure.
That the first definition we learned is pretty much where I thought it started and ended.
I hear what you're saying.
This whole scripting thing,
that's
I was
wild.
thinking she was just like writing out what she wants, but like they're genuinely this whole concept.
There's a metaphysical component.
Yeah.
It's
and
not
I know one of the testimonials that you were listening to from the lady who came out of the witchcraft and saw the alien and whatnot.
Yeah.
She said manifestation works. Like as a Christian person.
Yeah.
She said manifestation does work.
Right.
And so, like, I think there is something to people who get really, really deep into it and having demons follow alongside their life and like helping them out with stuff.
Yes.
And making things seem like it's and it not seem like it really is working.
Yeah.
So like there's definitely like the
Yeah,
devil,
I'm glad you said that.
The devil has power.
I'm glad you said
and
that.
We know the demons have power.
Yes.
And if you're not inviting God into your life
Right.
and you're only in the darkness and you're just like stewing with that, then stuff can happen for real in real life in real time.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that, because I didn't think to mention like this stuff you are tapping into the spirit world. You are, depending on how much you put into this, you may actually come into contact with beings who will give you things in order to make sure that you continue to fall deeper into lies.
They're keeping me in a courtroom. It's freezing, by the way.
In order to keep you from reaching a knowledge of the truth, because you'll think hypothetically, I'm getting everything, like this is working. What do I need God for, right? So I'm happy.
You may be freezing and with demons, but it's working.
Right. I'm happy you mentioned that. I guess from like maybe an apologetic standpoint, I wonder if I guess you know what?
I don't disagree with you. Were very smart to give the distinction of visualization.
Well, I was
because that I'm not that type of personality, but I get why people do that.
Yeah, I was just gonna say like I think that actually highlights how important it is that God does not just give us everything that we ask for. And because I think that separates him, like when God talks about like him being holy, that separates him from literally every other so-called God or demon
entity
or spiritual thing that wants to hook you up. God's motives are always pure, and you can trust that because they're oftentimes not going to be in alignment with what you want, which would be true if our desires are not pure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even without our knowledge. So
that's well said.
Far from being
Even
something
without our knowledge
that should make you distrust God. This is kind of a new thought. God saying no to something, or God
pausing on something.
Yeah. That should like remind you like, oh, thank you.
He's a thinking and functioning God.
Exactly.
He's
are
capable
different.
Of
you are smarter than everyone in the universe.
Rather than me asking for this thing and I'm just going to get it right away.
Yeah, right. And rather than me just attracting it and me getting it and then who knows? Like I don't know. I don't know the future. I don't know like what that's going to do to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's good, honey. That's good.
All right, y'all.
Ooh, got some gold nuggets in the end.
That was fun. I love you guys. Send out. See you guys next week. Hopefully some of you guys did late and forth, or you pull back, or you figure that out.
Yeah.
Don't want to go too
long.
long.
I shouldn't have played that one because he sings so well before I do my little goodbye.
Yeah, that's true. You.
Man. Okay, wait. I gotta try to do nothing.
I guess not.
Okay, now I'll say.